So, Mo Salah has chosen violence. That's right, after another disappointing result in the Premier League. Liverpool losing the 3 points in the dying seconds against Leeds. They looked like they were going to win that and walk away. They were 2-0 up. I walked away when they were 2-0 up. Turns out they drew 3-3. Mohamed Salah didn't feature in the game at all. He was on the bench. He said it's the first time in his career, maybe? I don't know if that's actually true. But we're going to speak about it here today because, my goodness, this is blockbuster stuff from the Egyptian star man at Liverpool. So welcome back to Football Yannick. Daily videos here on the channel where I reflect on big news around football. If you think you might dig it, please do consider following, subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing, all that nice stuff. Hyping the video up. It's down there somewhere. Or was it this side? Underneath the video. I'm going to read off the BBC article that, what's his face? Neil Johnson wrote to learn about what's exactly happened here. Big words, man. Mo Salah says he feels like he's been, quote, thrown under the bus by Liverpool and his relationship with head coach Arne Slot has broken down. So, of course, he went to the media after a 3-3 draw at Leeds United. The third straight game he started on the bench. After the game, the scorer of 250 goals and 420 Liverpool games said in an extraordinary interview, and you could tell he was gagging to say this, guys. Do you remember a couple of years ago, when it was Klopp, when he says, if I speak, there will be fire? And he didn't speak. But today, or last night, he spoke, and there was fire. He says, I think it's very clear that someone wanted to get me all the blame. Someone wants to give me all the blame. I said many times before that I had a good relationship with the manager, and all of a sudden, we don't have any relationship. Context here, guys. Let's be a little bit fair. Obviously, Miss Salah is suffering from the lack of Trent behind him from the new system, but he's not been playing well. And to be completely fair here in the balance of stuff, a lot of people have said, well, he's got to drop Salah. It wasn't like out of nowhere. A lot of people have been reckoning this is what he should do. But then many people, and many Liverpool fans, think Salah's poor form is down to Slot, the manager, and that he's not implementing him appropriately or, accommodating him like he should, like the great player is. And let's be real, it's not like he's been on the decline for years. He had an insane season last campaign. He won the league, he was top goal scorer, top assister, very high in the rankings in Ballon d'Or. That was a matter of months ago. So even if he declines a bit, it shouldn't be radical, I don't know why, he says, but it seems to me, how I see it, that someone doesn't want me at the club. It seems like the club have thrown me under the bus. That is how I'm feeling. I think it's very clear that someone wanted for me to get all the blame. My word. This is incredible. This club, I will always support it. My kids will always support it. I love the club so much. I always will. If the situation is not acceptable to me, to be fair, I don't get it. It's like I'm being thrown under the bus. I don't think I'm the problem. I've done so much for this club. I don't have to go every day fighting my position because I've earned it. I'm not bigger than anyone, but I feel like I've earned my position. It's football. Yeah, that's true. But you still have to, prove. It's tricky, isn't it? Because if there was a player at Liverpool recently, and again, it's as recently as last season he was that good. So I kind of get it. Yeah, Salah, who is going to, of course, AFCON on the 15th of December, so he probably wanted to play. Yes, you'll see that the game was really disappointing for Liverpool. Let me just take you with me because my washing is about to go absolutely nuts, and I don't want you hearing that in the video. Look at my tree. It's real life, baby. You got to deal with your washer dryer making too much noise. Slot has been speaking about Salah. In the pre-match press conference, he said there's been a lot of chatter about it. Should we look at the whole interview of Salah? So what were you thinking when you're sat on the bench? I don't know what to say. It's funny. I couldn't believe it. It's really disappointing. It's a really disappointing result as a team because we expect to win a game like that. Excuse me. We managed to score 2 goals in the beginning. The game was going well in our direction, but we conceded silly goals, probably taking a dig at Van Dijk and Konate. Konate, who's been awful, by the way. I'm not attacking my teammates because I was on the bench, but we conceded silly goals as we did before. We have to try and keep a clean sheet and win games. What couldn't you believe, Mo? I'm sitting on the bench for 90 minutes. The third time on the bench, I think for the first time in my career. Oh, that's what he's saying. So the first time in his career, he's been on the bench 3 times in a row. I'm very, very disappointed, to be fair. I've done so much for this club down the years, and especially last season. He's highlighting last season. I freaking tore it up when we won the league, which is true. Now I'm sitting on the bench and I don't know why. It seems like the club has thrown me under the bus. That's how I'm feeling. They want someone to blame. I get a lot of promises in the summer. Of course, he extends in the summer. So far, I'm on the bench for 3 games. I can't say that they've kept their promise. He said many times that he had a good relationship with the manager. It's no relationship anymore, and he feels they don't want him at the club. Someone doesn't want him at the club. He's talking about the manager, of course. Well, that's what we can assume. He talks about, of course, how he could always support the club. He called his mum yesterday. You guys didn't know if I would start or not, but I knew. Yesterday I said to them, come to the Brighton game on the 13th of December. I don't know if I'm going to play or not, but I'm going to enjoy it in my head. I'm going to enjoy the game because I don't know what's going to happen now. This is kind of an ultimatum, isn't it? Like Slot or me, and it's tricky. It's a tricky game to play when you're a 33-year-old, let's be real, not on the up. But then again, it's fascinating. It's absolutely fascinating. He says the situation is not acceptable for me. I don't know why it's happening to me. I don't get it. I think if this was somewhere else, every club would protect its player. My word, how I see it is you throw Mo under the bus because he's the problem now. He's the problem in the team. But I don't think I am the problem. I've done so much for this club. He talks about the respect that he's earned. It is wild. This is the most inflammatory comments you can make. I'm being done over. I've done so much for this club. I don't know why they're doing this to me. Why are you doing this to me? You've made promises to me. I won the league for you last season. The manager doesn't like me anymore. He used to like me. What have I done? This is so unfair. Yada, yada, yada. And I get some of it, but obviously he's not been playing well at all. It's crazy, isn't it? Because this is not like a team that was sort of doing okay. They moonwalked the Premier League, as an incredible outfit. I know they dropped off towards the end, and that maybe was a forecast of what was going to come. But, someone said, have you played your last game for Liverpool? In football, you never know. I don't accept this situation. I've done so much for this club. How frustrated are you? With respect, I love everyone. I love Erling Haaland. I will talk about him. I'm the current top goal scorer in the Premier League. He is not yet. He is going to win it, hopefully, and that's fine for him. I love him and he knows that. Why is he talking about Erling Haaland? I'm the top goal scorer, best player, winning the league in such a style, but I am the one who has to defend himself in the media in front of the fans. So he's probably saying, look, everyone loves Haaland, he scores loads of goals, but in the league, playing, I'm the current top goal scorer. And I'm having to defend myself while he's... it's a bit peculiar bringing in Erling Haaland into the conversation. Does this hurt you more? Absolutely, for what I've done with the club. You can't imagine going from home to the club and you don't really know when you're starting. I've been here for many years. Tomorrow, Jamie Carragher is going to go for me again. And that's fine. Yeah, Jamie Carragher, that's what he does. I love how he's brought Jamie Carragher into this. This is freaking box office. I should have just started with this. This is the juice. Saudi interest, he basically waves away the question. Of course, Saudi have been trying to sign him for years because he's like an iconic player. Of course, he'd be like an iconic Muslim player to take to the Saudi Pro League, and he's sort of target number 1 they've always wanted. Situation impossible now to solve. I cannot say it's impossible, but for what I feel... so much for the club. I love the fans. I love the club. So basically, he's saying, well, I love the club. I love the fans. It's not impossible to solve. Get rid of this geezer. He's basically calling for Arne Slot's head, isn't he? Doubly frustration when you didn't even come on. I've been at this club scoring many goals. And then more than anyone in this generation since I came to the Premier League. All true. I don't think anyone has scored more goals or made more assists than me. Probably true. I don't know about assists. You'll have to check. In the whole Premier League, I'm somewhere... yes, now De Bruyne is gone, I guess. Everyone would get to the media and defend the players. I'm the only one in this situation. I remember a while ago, Harry Kane wasn't scoring for 10 games. Everyone in the media was like, oh, Harry will score for sure. When it comes to Mo, everyone was like, he needs to be on the bench. I am so sorry, Harry. Jesus, he's bringing in Erling, he's bringing in Harry, he's come equipped. This is premeditated stuff here. You can tell Mo was like ruminating on this, going, right, if I get a chance, I'm going to talk about Erling Haaland, I'm going to talk about Harry Kane, I'm going to talk about Jamie Carragher. Absolutely mental. When you say about someone wanting you out, who? I don't know. I really don't know. Sporting director? No, don't put words in my mouth, he says, so yeah. Had anyone sort of communicated the situation? Have you ever actually... So these, fair play to the journalists, because he's come out with the inclination to talk, and they have absolutely smelt blood. This is obviously their bread and butter, but they're like, right, this will never get another chance like this. Let's absolutely bleed this dry. Yeah, so he talks about how no one's communicated it. Who told you personally you weren't going to be playing Bayana? Yeah, he told me yesterday and I had a meeting with him. Did you let your feelings know then you were disappointed? He knows my feeling. So obviously the relationship's broken and you can imagine there's bad blood. Do you regret signing the contract? Imagine how bad I have to answer it. Honestly, that hurts. Even the question hurts. The club, signing for this club. I mean, you do get £400,000 a week, mate. I will never regret it, although I thought I'm going to renew here and end my career here, but this is not according to the plan. So, not regretting for the club, for sure. You're one of the greatest players in Liverpool's history. Can you believe it might end like this? Somehow it will end, so he's still sort of saying, like, this isn't the end, but this could be the end. I really genuinely think he's trying to get Arne Slot sacked. I'm sorry everybody in the team, not in form. Yeah, I'm the one who has to defend himself. I mean, his teammates are not going to be happy about this. They are trying to get out of the slump together. You know, Van Dijk, Kanate, Szoboszlai's been playing well. Probably the only player that's been playing well. They're all trying to move through it together. And then he's like, I'm the star of the show. Let's everyone put the spotlight on me. Let's talk about me for a while. Now is the next step for you to speak with Arne again, of course, the manager. No, I don't think so. We've spoken a lot. Has the relationship broken down? Yep, there's no relationship between us. It was a very good relationship, and now there's none. Woo! Something changed behind the scenes. You guys know better than me. I don't know. Do you feel let down by your teammates as well? And he says, no. I don't feel let down by my teammates. Oh, mama! That is juicy, spicy stuff. Something's got to give. And I think, honestly, what's going to happen? What is going to happen? I have no idea. This is just the most dramatic and high-octane stuff ever. I think he wants Arne Slot sacked. I wonder if people still think, look, we're going to give Arne a chance to make it work with Wirtz and Isaac and Ekitike and the new fullbacks and, you know, sell Salah to Saudi in January. Because it's not like, if Salah goes, it's not like they're screwed, is it? Because they've got so many goals in that side now, theoretically. Because what do you lose with 33-year-old Salah? Something's got to give. Very dramatic. Let me know your thoughts. Comment down below. Do keep it locked. Like and subscribe. And I'll see you back here soon. Peace.